Hello and welcome to another edition of Business Weekly on Citi TV. My name is Pius Amihere Eduku. Coming up in this edition, Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta says government will not use proceeds from the Heritage Fund to fund the country's free SHS policy. And government also discloses of plans to extend its agreement with the International Monetary Fund. Details of these plus other business stories coming up in this edition. In our first story, Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta has stated that government will not use proceeds from the Heritage Fund to finance its free SHS policy. This is in sharp contrast with an earlier assertion by Senior Minister Yao Osafo-Maafo that the government will finance the free SHS with proceeds from the Heritage Fund. The senior minister's comment has since received heavy backlash from segments of the public. But Mr. Ofori-Atta disclosed to Citi Business News details of funding for the free SHS policy will be outlined in the 2017 budget. Now, it has emerged that the erstwhile NDC administration actually purchased 3 floating storage regasification units, contrary to assertions by the minority in parliament that the government purchased only 1. During his vetting, Energy Minister Boakye Ejiako revealed that Ghana purchased 3 FSRUs at exorbitant prices to transport excess gas from the western to the eastern enclave when only 1 was needed. Minority MPs led by the Minority Chief Whip Alhaji Muttaka Mubarak, however, questioned his assertions and demanded evidence for his claims. However, documents cited by Citi Business News reveal that the 3 FSRUs were indeed purchased by the erstwhile NDC government between 2015 and 2016. In other business stories, the National Petroleum Authority has allayed fears of an imminent fuel shortage within the next 2 weeks. The Institute of Energy Security, IES, early this week warned of an acute fuel shortage due to low stock of fuel at the Tema Oil Refinery and bulk oil storage transportation companies BOST. Back to reacting to the concerns, the Public Relations Officer of the NPA, Yaro Kasambata, told Citi Business News there is enough fuel in the country to meet demand. In transport, a transport consultant has advised operators of the quality bus service, popularly known as Ayalolo, to intensify their marketing strategies in order to increase patronage for their services. A report by Citi Business News has revealed that the quality bus service, or Ayalolo, is least patronized by some commuters in the Greater Accra region. The passengers have cited issues of challenges associated with acquiring electronic access cards and the limited route by the transport service. This also comes despite the perks associated with the transport system. Meanwhile, the public affairs manager for the quality bus service, Fred Chidi, tells Citi Business News his outfit will intensify its public education in order to attract more patronage of its services. Let's take you to some current developments on the economy, and government has disclosed that it is considering to extend its agreement with the International Monetary Fund from April 2018 to December 2018. Minister for Monitoring and Devaluation, Dr. Anthony Akoto-Ose, who disclosed this to Citi Business News, says the issue featured prominently on the agenda during a visit by the IMF team which concluded last week. In 2015, Ghana entered into an agreement with the IMF for a $980 million extended credit facility to be disbursed in 8 equal tranches. Meanwhile, economist Dr. Eric Osei-Asibe says the extension may affect the disbursement under the IMF program. Ghana's inflation for January 2017 recorded 13.3%, down from the 15.4% recorded in December last year. Also, food and non-food inflation dropped to 7 and 16.6% respectively in January this year. The Upper West region recorded the highest inflation rate of 14%, while the Volta region recorded the least inflation of 11.6%. According to the Ghana Statistical Service, January's inflation of 13.3% is the lowest since December 2013. We end with the mining industry, where Ghana's Minerals Commission has disclosed that China's decision to seek investment options in Africa and Latin America will lead to a massive growth in Ghana's mining industry this year. The Asian giant will be compelled to embark on this move following the uncertainties associated with Trump's policies and Britain's decision to exit the European Union. Despite concerns by some analysts that America's federal rate will affect projections, the CEO of the Minerals Commission, Dr. Tony Orban, maintains that global signals rather give credence to a significant boom in Ghana's mining industry. And that is it for this week's edition of Business Weekly on Citi TV. My name is Pius Amihere Eduku. For more of these stories, log on to citibusinessnews.com.